President Begaj, your dear wife, and I always look to the younger generation. Your son, Dorian. Where is Dorian? Okay, there you are. Okay. A president and his wife may be leaders of a nation, but they're still parents. Okay?
Yep.
So, Your Excellencies, and as I look around the room, many, many familiar faces and friends of countries that I and the Appeal of Conscience Foundation, religious leaders from all over the world, visited. But let me just say something about how meaningful this Mother Teresa Medal for me is. Albania, if you know your history, has lived through Nazi occupation and the most brutal regime of extreme communism. An isolated country, isolated. And yet, today, you are the president of a democratic country about to join the European Union. Plus, 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 plus. That should give us hope. You cannot extinguish freedom. You cannot extinguish freedom. You will find that throughout history, including Jewish history, slavery, eventually freedom. And this is also my own life experience. I'm a Holocaust survivor. Having lost my family in Auschwitz, having experienced hunger, suffering, persecution, oppression, you name it. But I never gave up hope. Never gave up hope. And thank God, I'm blessed with my beloved wife. I'm blessed with my beautiful daughter, my grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-grandchildren, okay? But never give up hope. Never give up hope. However, God helps those who help themselves. And so, don't forget the admonition. Hear the cry of the oppressed. The prophet, Ishmael and Kados here. Be sensitive. And as I look around the room here, my beloved friend and partner, Miguel Martínez, United Nations Alliance of Civilizations, we work tirelessly with religious leaders and business leaders coalition, the Appeal of Conscience Foundation, for 58 years. Having seen the changes in the world. And each one of you have made a contribution. When we're born, we're here for a purpose. And as I look around the room here, leaders of all your countries, ambassadors, all of you here, you have fulfilled an assignment. You have not wasted your time on earth. You have given your life for a united world and not a divided world. Now, and I'm going to be rabbinic. You know, God could have created a perfect world, but He didn't. You know why? In order for us to help perfect an imperfect world. Yeah. That's exactly what all of you have done. You have made a contribution to perfect an imperfect world. So when we today are concerned about competition between East and West, when we are facing war and conflict and division and hatred and bigotry, anti-Semitism, xenophobia, you cannot be silent. Indifference helps the perpetrators. So even though some of you are retired, you still have the experience and the wisdom to carry on. And the endeavor should really be, and I see my beloved brother-in-law, Ambassador Francois Nordman from Switzerland. Don't be neutral. I'm not admonishing Switzerland, but I'm saying don't be neutral. Take a stand. And what we need to do, and I don't want to go on too long, can talk about it. We live in a polarized world. A polarized world. The center is missing. And what each one of us can do, is help to rebuild what Maimonides said, the Shvil HaZahav, the golden path. So my conclusion, and I'm greatly honored to have the privilege from Albania. Mother Teresa was a woman of valor, an Eshet Chayil, with kindness and love and compassion. And now I actually have two Catholic honors among them. Pope Francis honored me as a Knight of St. Sylvester, so I'm a knight. And now I'm also the awardee, carrying the name Mother Teresa, a woman of valor. Again, together with hope, we shall overcome. Life is cyclical. And above all, I wish all of you health, long years, and also remember, and I said at my table before we ate, I think you have eaten by now, right? Did you say a blessing? I'm not going to put a quiz here. Remember, millions of people who have no water, millions of people who have no food. And remember, those who would like to eat like you and I have to be fed in a hospital. So whenever you consume the blessing of food, remember, a blessing first, with gratitude for health and for able to digest what God has given us. And so, again, Mr. President, I want to salute Jane Fisher. Where is she? Jane?
Wendy. Wendy.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe I'll give you a middle name now. You know, in Hungarian, the word good is yo, okay? With the J. So what you're doing, the good yo you're doing in the art world to give us inspiration, God bless you for it. God bless you for it. Thank you for the great honor. And again, I look forward to all the warring conflicts to come to an end. And of course, with the dream fulfilled, look forward to celebrating a dream fulfilled the state of Israel for 75 years, after waiting for 2,000 years, did not give up hope. I believe, with perfect faith, that we're going to cope with the challenges of today, and again, take advantage of this great new era of societal and technological change that, please God, will benefit all of us in our midst. I'm sorry I was a bit too long, but the heart is talking. Thank you.
You deserve that.
Of course, the Nizami Ganjabi International Center. Is Rovshan still around?
Yeah. Is there?
He's working. Let's give him a great big hand. Rovshan.